Richard.
Yeah, Bobby Hayes is the goal umpire.
Oh, that'll help.
Is this 11 or something? Doesn't matter. Got this one then. Here he comes. He's walking.
And I think I've got someone coming.
Yeah, he come out the other end. He walked out from the other end.
Yeah. I went to the toilet, he wasn't there. Shit.
Welcome to today's match of the round, coming to you from Williamstown today between Barossa District and Angaston. As we get the game underway, quick clearance there for the Dogs. They're going to the right of your screen, and a free kick paid there. Jack Miles from Angaston, the captain, infringing with over the shoulder. So the Dogs will get the first shot on goal. Be kicking from right on the 50-metre line. And coming in now, connects well, and just looks like it just fell short. No, it's through for the first goal of the game. So first blood to the Dogs. Both teams sitting in precarious positions. They need to win this game if they want to stay in the running for a finals berth. Both teams have shown during the year that they're capable of matching it with the top teams for periods, but they need to establish some serious credentials in this game against each other today. Lachlan Webb getting the tap down there, but Angaston with the clearance. All that into space. Beautiful pick up there. That kick back inside to Kvodowski. Didn't quite make the distance. Angaston ruckman Roberts coming in late. He got the tap. A lot of pressure, but he got the kick away. And strong mark there for Declan Kennedy. Sorry, Will O'Brien that was. And good body work by Tom Ryan, taking the ball from the back position. He really directs the play for Angaston out of the back line. Good pass into the middle, finding Stephen Summerton, the vice-captain. He's got options aplenty. Looks into the middle and finds Miles in the corridor. He plays on. Kicks the ball forward, bit of a floater. And that was almost a mark at the back there. Summerton goes again. He was tackled without the ball. Umpire's now coming in for a ball up. Umpire Prentice, that is. Roberts gets the tap down, but Barossa sharked that quite well. That up and under kick goes over the boundary line, so Angaston will be able to launch this into their forward 50 if they choose. Malachi Colhagen driving the ball forward. Barossa defenders are there in numbers. They work that ball well by hand, but that's chopped off. Angaston, that comes back. Sneaky little handball out the back. Tuckwell with a quick handball off. They move it well by hands here. That's Kwiatkowski with a driving shot on goal. Didn't quite make the distance. Barossa have got a lot of numbers back in their back line at the moment. They really are flooding back. I think they're worried about the run of Angaston. Roberts affected that, and unfortunately he was infringed upon his opponent there with a push. Ball into the middle. Didn't really advantage any of the Bulldogs. So Angaston, that player was pulled down without the ball. That was Kwiatkowski again. He is causing a lot of headaches already for Barossa. He goes short. That's a really good pass. Another short pass, didn't quite make the distance. Angaston probably messing around with the ball on their forward entry a bit too much. Ben Antoni stood up well under that mark, under a lot of pressure. Goes on the left foot, long into the forward line. A free kick paid, going the way of Barossa Districts, it seems. As they've got a chance to clear, they decide to go backwards. No, the umpire's decided he's going to take control of this situation. Going to make the player kick over the mark. They've got players, so many players in the back half, they've got options galore. Just uncontested marks at the moment. Bites off a bit more than he could chew on that occasion, so Angaston have got a chance to cut that off. Ball in dispute, big tackle in the middle of the ground, so we'll have a ball up almost in the centre ruck circle. Webb gets his hand to that. Players held up immediately, so we'll have a repeat ball up in the same spot. Roberts getting the tap down on that occasion, but Barossa have got players there. Really good ball movement there from the Dogs, deep and well defended at the last moment by Antoni. That flying shot across goal. Reinke's there, but he's under a lot of pressure. Angaston have got a play to clear. They're out into the open here. Short kick finds a target. Angaston looking to use that open side of the ground. Now they chip inboard. That kick was meant for Summit and overshot him. So Barossa have got a chance to come straight back. Angaston had Reinke set up behind the goal there. He comes out wide to Tom Ryan. Ryan bites that off short inside. Finds Jenner.
Good boy.
Sorry, Jake Hood. That ball spits out. There we go. Angaston, they've got numbers, but Barossa, they're hunting this ball. Jack Carpenter, he's been busy early. They find a player open out on the outer side. They've got a target in the middle. That's no, they can't take it under pressure from Cock, but they're able to steady out to the other side. Umpire's found a free kick there. They come back in through the corridor. Decide that they're going to come out to the open side. Short passes at galore. Seems to be the order of the day for both teams. They want to move the ball shortly and carefully, but neither team executing very well at this stage. Effective kicking percentages will be low for both teams. As we've got ball up inside Barossa's forward 50. Roberts was the only ruckman to really go at the ball. Ball bouncing around in amongst the pack at the moment. Strong tackle from Steve Rusker. He's an inside bull. You're not getting out of a tackle when he grabs you. Webb gets the tap down, but Summerton's there. So he locks it up. Angaston are happy with just another restart here. There goes Hood. Angaston have got players running through the bowl, but they're under pressure now.
Well done. Good boy. Get moving.
That was Jenner who was dispossessed of the ball, but Angaston have got players in the open now. Tuckwell on the outer side. That short kick falls in front of his teammate. He turns and has a flying shot and is just offline. Both teams ringing the changes off the bench. Barossa coming out. They've got players on offer. Angaston just trying to regather at the moment. Miles got up high, punched that ball, and he receives it, gives it off by hand, gets it back, feeds it out further afield. He's the epitome of a leader, Miles. Always goes hard when it's his turn. As Angaston driving the ball forward again. Good strong mark taken in defence. Barossa have got players streaming away now. That kick deep into the pocket. Just overshot the teammate he was looking for there in O'Brien. Ethan Gant getting a bit of the ball early. He's been in great form lately for the Dogs. Been a great pickup coming back to the club from Central Districts this year. Angaston now trying to move the ball. Just messing around with it in their back half. I'm not sure it's the best ploy. Barossa have got a lot of players pushed up now, pressuring. That kick puts his teammate under pressure on that occasion. That's Hood. He's under pressure. He's brought down. But Angaston have got help in Miles on hand. That short little kick just may have bounced before it reached the player, and the umpire's seen that, so it'll be a ball up. Angaston going extremely short with their kicks. Bursting out of the pack is Ruska. He goes with that long kick into space, but Barossa have got players aplenty. Vaturski was under a lot of pressure there. Good defence. That was Reinke again on that occasion. Angaston moving the ball through. We're in the middle, but decided to switch it out wide. That was Jay Shannon. Got players streaming out of defence for Barossa here. That turnover's given them a real chance. They were looking for a free player, but well cut off there by Ruska. He runs on and receives the handball. That short kick in is beautifully weighted. Stephen Summerton will go back and he can have a shot on goal, but he decides to pass off. Found Tursky, who decided to play on again. Really risky play here. Angaston moving the ball around. And that's gone backwards. Missed his teammate. And Angaston are back under pressure again. That's a long kick in. Didn't quite make the distance. Angaston messing around with the ball a lot at the moment. I'm not sure that's really what the coach would have planned. That kick coming out, that's really well marked there. That's Shannon Jenner, a new addition to the Panthers this year from Port Districts. Barossa just happy to rush that through. Had a lot of space, just happy to keep soccering that towards the goal until they're able to get it through for a minor score. Bring the ball back out again. And they go short. That's a good strong mark taken. He wheels around. That's a low kick into the middle. No mark. It hit the ground, so the umpire will ball that up. Both teams persisting with that short, almost worm-burning kick. Ruska roves that beautifully, gets the handball out. He found Ethan Kane. That ball, a real deep entry. No one could mark it. So it's bouncing around down there. Summerton now wheeling. Goes on the left, and he kicks the Panthers first. So Angaston scrapping to that their first goal. Barossa looking a little bit smoother in their transition early. But both teams putting a lot of pressure on the ball carrier. There's the score. Angaston 1 goal 2, leading Barossa 1 straight goal on the Burge Barossa scoreboard. Ball back in the middle with umpire Ryan Prentice, one of the premier whistleblowers in the BL&G. Angus Adams now in the ruck for Angaston. That ball fell to Archie Haddon. He gets the handball out. That kick was knocked down. Deep entry there into space. Angaston have got 2 players on 1 here. Barossa player patient enough to wait it out until he had help. They kick it out wide towards the boundary. Quick kick coming into the middle of the ground now. Angaston have got players there with Haddon. Another kick deep to the forward line. Overshot the leading target. It's not the first time that's happened today. Gavin Shepherd just looking for his players to put the ball out in front of him. And that's a really good pass. Reinke couldn't do anything about that. Long kick to the goal square. And touch ball trickles through for a minor score. Quick kick out to the near side. Rusk is there. He's going to go further down the line. They've got players there. That's Jenner. He goes right down the line. He's disappointed with that kick. Off the inside of the foot. Out of bounds. So the ball will come straight back. That kick coming back down the line to a contest. Angaston had multiple defenders there. Tom Ryan was the one who effected the spoil. Barossa really looking to establish an identity out here.
16.
They're long kicking. That umpire, boundary umpire with a little short throw in, so he's going to do it again. He's one of the blue shirt umpires, just learning the trade. Barossa blessed with a mountain of young umpires at the moment. Great tack down there from Adams. And a real quick movement there. Out to the outside, there's Kvaterski. He shrugs off his opponent. Runs that little short chip kick. He's found Durden. Anguston's leading goal kicker of the last few seasons. He's well within range.
About 7-8.
Durden happy with that shot on goal. Umpire's happy with it. And that's Anguston's second goal of the game. Angaston boosted this week by the return of big ruckman Alex Roberts. Just gives them that little extra size to start the quarters. Then relief by Angus Adams, one of the more underrated backup ruckmen in the competition. Sun starting to creep out here at Williamstown Oval. It's been pretty cold most of the day, but probably the best conditions of the day in favour of this game at the moment. Webb controlled that ball on that occasion. He rose it himself, gets that kick forward. Jake Hood chasing that ball down. Good handball back. He's found Tom Ryan, that trusty left leg of Ryan. And Angaston player earned a free kick at the bottom of that contest. That was Corcoran. He's got people screaming for the ball to further down the field. He goes long with a punching kick. That's a beautiful mark taken by Shepherd. Well-weighted kick from Corcoran. Great connectivity. That's the first time that Angaston have really punched the ball in hard and low.
Good work, Starkey. Good Judy.
Shepherd coming in now. Gets a good strike. And nurses it through. There goes another goal for the Panthers. That's Shepherd's first for the day. As Angaston moves to 3-2 to Barossa District's 1-1 on the Birds Barossa scoreboard. Strong tackle applied in the middle there. That's Summerton laying the tackle on that occasion. Roberts with the tap. Quick kick out into Angaston's forward line. Shepherd, excellent recovery. Summerton doing a lot of hard work down there in the forward line. Kicks that ball to the goal square. Durden couldn't quite get his fingers to it. Here come Barossa running in waves. Angaston have got players there to rebound. Here comes Rusker. Goes across. He's found Jay Shannon. He went in, well defended there by the Barossa defender. That was Joshy Newman. Angaston just moving the ball more confidently now. And Rusker really starting to get involved. It's about his third game back now, after not starting the season. Really starting to work into his traditional form as an elite footballer. That kick. Good tap in. Barossa have got players there. Well sharked by Roberts. Stole it straight out of his hands. Hadn't looked to have lost the ball and was driven into the ground, but he's given away a free kick for holding the ball. Good pass. That hits up Ethan Gant. Probably the form player for Barossa at the moment. He chips inside. Into the middle, really good strong mark from Alex Reinke. He comes out, Summerton out on the wing. Little chip kick in, just made life really hard for his teammate on that occasion.
Good boy.
There's Jenna going through the middle. He's got a player on the outer side. They go longer on that occasion, just overshoots. Rusker's in and lay a massive tackle. Barossa just running out of the back line every chance they get. Antony dropped what should have been a chest mark. Miles with a great chase down tackle. That's urgency. That's captaincy at its best. He wants the ball back. He's got it now. As we're about to welcome my co-commentator into the commentary position, Josh Young, one of the very few people who can claim to be an Angaston B-grade premiership coach and player. One of only two in existence. Sorry, the only one in existence. He is even more elite than I was giving him credit for.
Hello.
Josh, good to have you on board. What have you managed to see so far since you've gotten out of the change rooms from the B grade?
Nothing.
Not a thing? That's excellent. We'll just pass that on and go straight on.
I've seen the scoreboard.
Good start for the Panthers. Roberts with a good tap, but unfortunately Barossa have got players there. So much run through the middle for the Dogs. And a really good mark taken by Ben Antony.
On his birthday.
It is his birthday today. It's also his brother's birthday by coincidence. Beautiful pick up on the outer side. Great balance there. That's Corcoran over the top. He's found Kvertursky. Looking deep into the forward line. And a good mark at the back there. That's taken by Durden. He'll be lining up at his second goal of the game already. Angaston started the game with a lot of short chipping play, Josh, and really wasn't working for them. Now they've started kicking longer down the line and starting to pay dividends.
Small ground.
Small ground, absolutely. That's just clever football, isn't it?
Yep. Good kicking is good football.
Because both teams had an awful kicking percentage early in the game. A lot of turnovers. As Durden goes back and puts through goal number 2 for him. And that will move Angaston to 4-2, leading Barossa 1-1 on the Birds Barossa scoreboard. As we've played 24 minutes in the first quarter. So it'll be interesting to see if Barossa can get a late goal back here just to remain in touch at quarter time. Be Roberts versus Webb again in the midfield. Ball down in dispute. Beautiful pick up there. As the siren goes to end the first quarter, we'll be back with the second quarter very shortly. Yeah. We're not.
15-7, and we had 5 marks inside 50, they had none.
Players just about breaking their huddle. Finally, we've been able to see some wet weather. This is what we need for footy season, isn't it, Josh? A little bit of moisture about, especially here at Williamstown, where it's always cold, it's always wet. And you've been out doing some mushrooming this morning. You can prepare a really nice meal for your close family and friends. You've got to be very careful doing that. Just for breakfast. I'm sure Alan won't like it. Yes, Josh, one of the true characters of BL&G footy. It's good to have you on board. But we don't have a dump button, so be careful.
take us through your lawn bowl career while we're here.
No, we don't want to put people to sleep. This is supposed to be relatively entertaining. And we haven't got that long. Just a lazy 12 premierships.
By Angaston.
Barossa well and truly broken now. Angaston really tight, getting last minute instructions from their coach, Craig Haddon. You've played under Craig before, Josh. What do you think he'd be saying at the moment?
Oh, I don't think I have actually.
Haven't you?
No. No, I haven't. Just before my time.
You've seen him up close though.
Yeah.
He's a very calm operator, isn't he?
He is. Silky.
And speaking of Angaston coaches, I do have a little shout out. I was speaking with Angaston Premiership coach Mark Ollie Zealander last night. I told him I'd give him a shout out.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, Big Nose, have a good day. I'm sure he's firmly ensconced on the couch. Be nice and warm wherever he is.
Ah. Bo Beister, assistant coach. Great coach.
He's in the running for Coach of the Year, I believe. The ball back in the middle. Umpire Polito taking charge at this centre ball up. Adams got up. Webb got over the top of him though. Barossa now with a chance. That ball stolen by Corcoran though. He gets the handball out. Beautiful fend off. Into the middle. Barossa have got numbers there though. That's Rowan Nelson, the really dependable halfback. Sorry about that. A little bit of a juggle.
One of my favourite players.
They're all your favourites, aren't they?
Yeah.
So what are you probably going one ball or something? So when you come in the back, so working with Tommy and...
So the Dogs kicking to the left of screen this quarter. No wind to speak of. A very lazy breeze coming into our faces here in the commentary position, but nothing that should affect the game in any way. Really good run at the ball. Well picked up, but Stephen Sumner's there to wrap him up. We'll have a ball up almost right on the boundary. And Angaston just happy to let that ball go over the line. Just another restart. That's what they need in this kind of weather. A little bit slippery. They'll be happy just to nullify the contest at times, won't they?
They will. Similar size oval.
Similar size oval. A little bit different to play here at Williamstown though. It's very unusual ground in its topography and just the way it feels. So ball in right on centre wing here. Barossa have got a better spread across the ground than they had early in the first quarter. Ball in. There's a break. Barossa chipping out to the outer side. Couldn't complete the mark there on that occasion. They've recovered well. Angaston player hunting in defence.
Oh, I like his mullet.
Good tackle from Dylan Tuckwell on that occasion. Barossa have got the advantage here. That's Lockie Webb, the ruckman. He goes long. He's got a player deep in the pocket.
Number 18 for Barossa District, Jake Mazzone.
Yes, has the best mullet in the game.
That's a vibe.
Alex Arthur deep in the forward line, kicks it to the goal square. One of his teammates got, I think that was Brady Griffiths, got up way too early and the ball pumped through for a minor score. But you are a big fan of the mullet, aren't you, Josh?
Yeah. Always.
And Mazzone,
Business at the front, party at the back.
absolutely elite. He can rock a mullet. You can't rock a mullet if you're not a good player.
Oh. Let's find one then. Let's going against the ground.
Mark in the middle of the ground there from Tom Ryan. Delivers on that dependable left foot. Just overshot Rusker a little bit. A beautiful pickup. That was Shepherd.
Summerton.
A little bit of a throw there. The umpire was blindsided though. Barossa are able to clear that kick. Has advantaged their player in
Alex Arthur.
Alex Arthur.
2 first names, that's also a vibe.
That is also a vibe, definitely. He goes long, down the boundary. Really good mark taken there.
McInerney.
Luke McInerney, one of the Panthers imports. That kick didn't quite come off, but he's got Miles back there to clean it up. Desperation work from the captain, who shovels it out to Ryan. He comes up the line, finds Somerton, who goes inboards to Rusker.
Lemon Rusky.
That is class to class. He goes inboards further. Found Jake Hood, who goes over to Ryan, who's still running. Goes long. And has kicked a very rare goal from Tom Ryan.
Knowing him, he'll be watching this back tonight.
He will, and his brother is in attendance today.
Oh, my favourite Ryan, Jack.
You do like to play favourites.
Yes. We used to call him the clearance king.
Back when he used to play a long time ago.
About 3 years ago, not too long ago.
In football terms, that's a long time, surely.
Should still be playing.
But Tom Ryan, just great running there. Good way to back your teammates up. On a ground like this that's quite open, it's possible to get a good run through the middle, isn't it?
It is. Straight up the guts. Every time.
Yeah, it's very easy to get caught in the pockets and the wings here at Barossa. Especially on the outer side where it is downhill. Angaston player was driven into the ground on that occasion. The Barossa player tripped and fell into his back. It was Mazzone, that the great mullet, that
Malay.
Slipped on that occasion.
Jay Shannon.
Jay Shannon with a big strong mark. Held the back position beautifully.
Tugger.
Back from his cameo on the Eyre Peninsula last weekend. Got in the best players for lock.
A few
last
interchanges
Saturday.
here.
Angaston ringing the changes. Alex Roberts coming back on for the elite Angus Adams, another player with nearly 2 first names.
Yeah. One of my favourites also. The big proper name.
Another goal for the Panthers.
And now one of my premiership teammates about to come on. Joshua Cock.
Very reliable big man. Good set of hands on him. And Dylan Tuckwell coming to the bench now for Cock to replace him. Angaston really starting to do with some momentum now. This is a game they need to win if they want to be a true contender for the Final Four. As we're nearly 6 minutes into the second quarter here at Williamstown. Victoria Park, as it's correctly known. Roberts got that tap down, but straight to Mazzone. Bursting through the middle.
That's my man.
And that is just... Angaston players screaming that they'd touched it. I'm not sure that the AFL ARC would have been able to believe that.
One of my favourite players is getting my attention right now, Dylan Tuckwell, also coach of the under-17s.
Yes, real leader at the footy club. Coached women's footy at the club before.
Yep, real tough nut.
He's just got to actually back it up with some really good play.
Stiff.
Hey. Ball on the outer side now. There's Rusker. He couldn't quite handle that, but he did recover it on the juggle. Gets up the kick away. Shepherd's there, juggled that once, twice, 3 times, and took the mark on his back. That is control.
Well done, Gavin.
He's been a really good addition for the Panthers, who have only had really one genuine forward target in Jed Durden in the last few years. This now makes him a lot more dangerous. Coming in to kick now. Distance is clearly not an issue. Kick through it, and just offline. I think you'd written that down already, hadn't you, Josh?
Yep. Yet to meet Gavin, but I heard he likes beer.
Well, he's one of your people then. Barossa now bring it out to the near side. Now switching a little bit more inboard. Push paid by the umpire on that occasion. So they play on by hand. They've got runners of plenty. Just overshoots Brady Griffiths on that occasion. Ben Antoni back there to clean up. Kicks that left foot almost through the opponent's legs. Finds Jack Miles, who stood up under a lot of pressure. The mark wasn't paid. The over-the-shoulder wasn't paid. He'd be feeling a little bit unlucky on that occasion.
I feel like the umpire doesn't like my friend Jack.
Maybe he's met him. Coming down the line, Alex Reinke in a one-on-one. Gets the fist in. Really good tackling.
Yes, very good.
On that occasion, Shepherd was driven into the ground
By
Jack Carpenter.
Jack.
That kick just didn't quite hit his teammate. Players willing to dive in, putting their body on the line. That's what we love to see, isn't it?
Yep. Hard-nosed football.
No one able to really take advantage of that ball up. Barossa out the back. That's a beautiful sidestep. That was Brendan Dew. He's an outstanding midfielder. Now we're back with Carpenter. That's a beautiful ball in forward. I think it's Mazzone lining up.
Get him to Angaston. I like this guy.
He really should have been a chance for the male medal last year, but went on holiday to Paris mid-season.
Ooh. I'd go to Paris over footy.
You probably would, but
Yeah.
I don't think the A grade would miss you.
No, true. Tour de France is on there.
Yes.
Shout out to Jess and Albie who are watching at home.
Yes. The good young and his mum. Coming in now, Alex Arthur. He's really got onto that. A lot of Barossa players in that marking contest. They spoil each other, it seemed like. So we'll have ball up almost on the goal line. Mazzone was the third man up. But Angaston able to clear that ball with Corcoran getting the kick away. Unfortunately, last touch, that means Barossa will get the ball back. And they will be able to have a shot on goal from the boundary.
Silly rule for mine.
I think it's one of the best rules that they've actually brought in recent years. Very tight angle now. And he has just missed that. Goal umpires having to work overtime today, kicking not that straight.
Ooh. Number 40 for Barossa Districts. Lucas. A very large egg on his head. Looks like from the contest.
But that's football, that's why you play the game.
Yes. I'm assuming brother of Ryan, one of my also favourite players.
Everyone's your favourite, you're a lover. That chip kick up. Finds a player in McInerney. And he kicks into the man on the mark. He'd be furious about that. Fadowski couldn't control the ball on that occasion, over the boundary. So we've boundary throw up almost in front of our commentary position. Yeah. There's Jay Shannon coming to the boundary, replaced by Dylan Tuckwell, one of your favourites, Josh.
Yes. Number 34.
Can you count that high?
Yes. Max Wiz.
You are a school teacher, that's why I'm concerned. Brady Griffiths with the tap down, but Archie Haddon with the clearing kick. No one able to mark that. There's a high tackle there. I think the umpire has seen that. Yes. So free kick going the way of Barossa. Umpire was in perfect position on that occasion. Umpire Rob Polito, one of the best in the business. Another school teacher.
Hey, my man.
Part of your union.
Give us a pay rise.
I actually agree with that.
Another one.
Very underpaid profession. We're also messing around with this ball. Tuckwell was almost there to cut it off, but the player burns him off. That's clever football. Really aggressive play from the Dogs coming out of defence. I like that. That kick not so good.
Big interchange incoming. Angus Adams.
Barossa out to the other side. They've got players in the open out there. That's Lucas Watson with the ball.
You have the ice on the forehead tonight for that fella.
Maybe that's just how he looks normally. Ball on the outer side. Players wrapped up. Not a real free-flowing game, but we're seeing some good hard footy, Josh. And thank you to Jessica for her suggestions coming in. She apparently wants more straight up the guts.
Yeah, she's always been a one about kicking it straight up the spine in footy when it comes to it. Her beloved Crows.
Hopefully they're losing at the moment.
They've been rebuilding for 20 plus years.
Maybe they need to hire some people who can actually build. Some tradies to play for them.
I won't get started on their rebuild, but we don't have the time. Alright, here comes Angus Adams.
Archie Haddon coming to the bench.
Ooh.
As well as Alex Roberts. Haddon to be replaced by Corcoran.
Number
and
8 for Barossa District. So Webb.
Lockie Webb coming back on. So he'll be up against Adams. A little bit of a size mismatch there. Roberts was doing really well against Webb, who's one of the better ruckmen in the competition.
Angus Adams, biggest hard in the comp.
Absolutely, I will not disagree with that. He has battled in the ruck for so many years for the Panthers. Good work there. Summerton now coming out to the near side. Good mark.
Corcoran
strong overhead. He's got Summerton running past. That short little chip kick.
Young Ethan
Kane, who's knocked down after he took the mark. It wasn't particularly vicious, but it should be enough to earn a 25-metre penalty.
He did actually tell me before from the bench that he was going to kick a goal. So
well, this is his chance to shut Hugh up, which a lot of people have wanted to do over the years.
Oh no!
And has absolutely Josh Young'd that.
Living in his head rent free.
Yeah, as his idol, you put too much pressure on him.
Back up.
As we have played 16 minutes of the second quarter, Angaston currently leading 6-goal 3 to 2-goal 4 on the Barossa scoreboard. So 6-goal 4 now.
Dylan Tuckwell just dropped a mark. Just thought I'd point that one out.
Yes.
But
And Barossa moving the ball with purpose. Good handball off to the running player. He runs in the goal and has ugly kicked that, but he has put it through for a goal.
a few of the B-grade boys after their big win. Very happy with themselves.
Up and about.
Shout out to Wade Richardson, great centre forward.
It's good to see him back in the country this season.
High flyer.
And it's an Angaston player who's down on his haunches on the far side.
Haven't seen much from the birthday.
No, but the ball hasn't really come in a lot where he's had an opportunity for that.
Yes, that is true.
Barossa needing to find a spark to stop Angaston's run here. They need Webb to get back on top in the ruck. That's something that when he was off the field, they really suffered. He's got a player being, Angaston player being helped off. Beautiful pick up there in the middle.
Russell's slowly working their way back into it.
Good work by Hands. That's a kick from about 60 out to the hot spot. He couldn't control the mark. He's got players there to wrap him up straight away. Dogs are showing that they are capable of creating some damage here, getting Angaston on the turnover. Angaston just a little bit loose once the ball gets turned over. As the Dogs
Good goal.
get a goal there. That's a reward for effort.
Young fella, it looks like. Oh, they're loving it.
Really good, and good to see them get around him.
Yes. Celebrations are key to team bonding.
So with Archie Haddon with his haircut that's clearly a tribute to you, Josh.
I've never had that haircut in my life, but I like it. Looks a bit Braden Maynard for mine, but
The young player who's really blossomed this season. Had a breakout game last year against Williamstown where he kicked 3 goals in a win, and since then he's gone from strength to strength.
and he's correct. He's going to be a good player.
Barossa there in the middle.
Need to get him in the
They get the handball out. It's a long, deep entry. Angaston had players there, but Barossa have got equal to, if not more. So we have a boundary thrown deep in their forward pocket. The Dogs pressing now, and a late goal here would get them right back in the contest. Ball in Barossa's forward line now,
with the Malay.
and he has got a huge kick, mostly on the run, but I would still back him from this distance, not a problem at all. Accuracy shouldn't be an issue. And it's not. Mazzone kicks his first of the day. And how much of an advantage would it be to have your hair as a wind guide?
It was like Matthew Lloyd throwing the grass up, except you don't need
A
to
lot
pick up
like
the grass
that,
up off
yes.
the floor. The only thing he's missing is his socks up, I reckon.
Maybe you could go and have
And
a chat to him
And a long sleeve.
and mentor.
And a helmet.
I have seen him in a long sleeve before.
Yeah. Not cold enough. It's actually a warm day in Williamstown, I'd say.
It is. It's all of 3 degrees, isn't it?
Yep. I'm in shorts. I'm cold.
But you are special. That's why you're here for special comments. Good handball out. Barossa are really on the hunt now. Young Ethan Kane on the boundary line at the moment in front of us. Still owes you a goal, doesn't he?
Yeah. Next time. I have faith.
Low kick, picked up well from his shoelaces by Haddon. He gave the handball off. Shepherd on the end, really well defended by Barossa on that occasion.
Oh.
Durden turns around, that flying shot straight through the middle.
Alexander Rinke.
From
Also,
defence.
I coached him to a B grade flag.
Yes,
He only ever played 1 B grade game.
correct, and that's enough.
Yep.
Came in and stole the flag.
He shouldn't be down there.
You weren't complaining, I believe.
No. Very happy.
So that's a very handy late goal from the Panthers. Just keeps that margin out to 2 goals. As they move to 7 goal, 4 to Barossa, 5-4 on the Birds Barossa scoreboard. Oh, big shove on Dylan Tuckwell before the ball even went up. I think he might be showing some extra attention to Mazzone, and Mazzone not liking it. They're going at each other again.
Dylan loves a scruff.
Yeah, I can see that that could boil over very shortly.
Oh,
And a little bit happening on the outer side.
Young Malachi.
Young Malachi Colhagen didn't like the attention he received. The umpire didn't like it either, paying a free kick. But tension's starting to boil over in this game, as you expect. A lot of passion in country footy.
Yes, a lot of tension in the B grade today too. Bit of chirp.
If it had been a close game, it would have been better. As we see Gavin Shepherd receiving the free kick. He'll be kicking from just outside 50. Distance shouldn't be too much of an issue. Coming in now. He's got onto that well. Goes through mid-post height for a goal. That's his second on the day.
I missed that goal because I was patting the dog.
Yes, I know Bippo is a great distraction, as he's our mascot for the live stream team. So Angaston now, that just gives them a real buffer of 3 goals, as we are now 24 minutes into the second quarter here at Williamstown Oval. Neither team really established themselves as a dominant force yet. Josh, what do you think we need to see from both teams?
Well, I think more up the guts.
More up the guts. You're listening to your wife for the first time in how long?
A few years.
You're getting what you wanted there. Shepherd couldn't quite get his hands to that, but well picked up there by Reinke. He kicks backwards. And Kavatovsky picked that up beautifully, kicked it in, but Barossa up to the task.
They've been pretty good at working out the back line today.
They really do work it out by hand, then by foot.
There's a mullet.
Angaston now looking to chip this off. It's a strong tackle.
The mullet's real grumpy today, it looks like. But he was fighting young Archie Haddon, so he thought better of it.
I think there's everyone that he wants to have a go at today. He'll be up here with you in a minute. And I'm not stepping in.
I'd hope not.
Why, you don't think he needs any help?
No. I'd be staying well away.
Wouldn't be the first time we've gone toe-to-toe.
One of the best water boys in the business, Kane Holmes, walking past.
The package hasn't been delivered lately. The ball sitting outside Angaston's forward 50, but Barossa just happy to lock this down. It's good tap down, beautiful smother. Ball at ground level. That was a really good throw. Umpire didn't see that. Good tap from Webb. They win that back, but Angaston have got players in there. Just no one can get a clean touch. That rebound kick coming in. Oh, Angaston had a player there, and Shannon, he turned around, kicked it, and has gone through for a minor score. But Angaston water. Barossa had a good period early, but really weren't able to do enough damage. Angaston have taken over. Barossa looking to come out now. Joshy Newman with the ball. As we see Mazzone, he was put down by Shannon in the middle of the ground. The umpire was right there. So a free kick going the way of the Bulldogs. Might have been a little bump in the stomach there.
We did not see that. I did not see that.
I know nothing. And he decides to give the handball off. And a good mark in defence there from Roberts.
Some chirp from the boundary line.
And Tommy Ryan kicking long forwards. Finds Reinke. He goes long. Sorry, it was Durden on that occasion. He goes to the goal square, just offline. Seeing some really good run from halfback from Tom Ryan today. He's been an excellent.
Yes. After his honeymoon. To Machu Picchu?
Yes. I'm not sure that Machu Picchu would be on my list of things to do on a honeymoon. It'd be great as a holiday,
very keen hikers.
Psychos, in other words.
Him and Courtney.
As Brady Griffiths, he gets the handball forward. Barossa player, he dances on the boundary line, gets it back to Griffiths, who handballs forward.
Oh, just missed the target.
Tom Ryan there, he's wrapped up. Barossa just throwing the ball around a lot by hand, whereas maybe one kick would have been a better idea.
Handball to kick ratio.
Handball
Very
over the top.
important in footy. We've just done 3
Beautiful
in a row.
run there.
Here's my boy Dylan.
Dylan Tuckwell takes the mark under a lot of pressure. He stabs that ball forward, looking for Durden. That's a great pass,
Very good
hits him on the chest. That's why he's your man.
Commonly known as Dead Durden.
By only you.
No.
Well done, Tommy.
Society.
Don't blame society's ills on yourself.
Young Tom Ryan's just come off. He's blowing.
Oh, he has worked a lot today.
Too much hiking.
Yes, as the siren goes to end the second quarter. So we have this kick coming into officially closed proceedings. Coming in now. Good connection. Goal umpire not doing much. That's through for a goal. Durden adding his second of the day.
Well done, Dead.
And that'll end our commentary for the second quarter. We'll be back for the second half shortly.
Goodbye.
Sorry, I couldn't resist this one about just laughing out. Richard, Gawler Central beating South. Yep, 5-5 to 3-3 at half quarter time.
13-10. Yeah, 13, and 4 marks each.
You want to shout out, mate?
No.
Oh, your son's getting Tony.
Father's sitting in front of me. One of the greats. Watch your back on you.
Sorry? I need a bit lubricated with this thing. That's a couple hours before.
I thought I put it in.
That is a collector's item.
How long we got? Like 15? 10?
10 or so,
Yeah,
yeah.
my new shout.
Yep. Package.
Hey, mate. How we travelling?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Youngie's going alright.
Yeah.
His missus got a shout out. She sent a message. Straight up the guts. I've gone, yeah, your wife wants to straight up the guts.
Better go for a shout, right?
I don't know. Who then? I don't know.
Your boys.
They're your boys.
I reckon I should bring Absent as well. This is the Blue Yetis.
Well, we haven't dropped out yet. That's a good sign.
What?
The internet.
My word, up and down, up and
Yeah.
down.
Smile, people.
Rucker today, Connor. Yeah, you got some good taps. Yeah, you used the body well.
Gawler Central still up at half time.
Who again?
South.
What's happened to South?
6-goal 14 to 6-goal 3.
6-goal 14, if they'd kicked straight, they would have had to go to something else.
Yeah.
Only 6 guys walking.
Did they?
Better players.
That's good.
Maybe. They did good.
No money. That's what it is, I bet you. That'd be handy if they did. Did you hear that? I reckon six players from South of Good Friday. Not being paid or playing. This week.
Barossa, no, Barossa lost. They beat Barossa. Week before and next week. So for this, what's that?
Yeah, 6-14 to 6-12. If they kicked straight, they would have put in the game with all that. Unbelievable. It's good if it is.
Welcome back to the second half here from Williamstown. Angaston currently leading 9-goals 6 to 5-4 on the Barossa scoreboard in today's match of the day in the Barossa Light and Gawler. Really good start from the Panthers, playing away from home. After a sloppy beginning in the first quarter, they've sharpened their kicking up, they're going longer and really exposing Barossa on the overlap. Barossa, for their part, are defending really well, but often being forced to play in their back half. Mazzone looms as the key for Barossa. If he can get loose, despite receiving a lot of attention in the first half, if he can break out a couple times, he could turn the game for the Bulldogs. Players breaking from their huddles now. Expecting a really high quality second half. Perfect conditions for football at Victoria Park here in Williamstown. Both teams should be going with pretty much the same lineups they started the game with. All out attack expected in this half. Umpire Prentice holds the ball aloft, and we're underway. Lachlan Webb with a punch to start the quarter. He's got Mazzone almost on the end of it. Ethan Gant now with the ball. Kicks the ball in long. Well defended by Alex Weinke. Sorry, Jack Miles on that occasion. Welcome back, Josh.
Hello.
Did you gather any intelligence at half time?
Not really. Just a lot of blokes asking for shout outs.
Nothing new there. Angaston moved the ball by hand, deep in defence. That kick under pressure. Barossa, good forward pressure. They've held the ball in, so there'll be a boundary throw in their forward pocket. They're in the shade of the hill side of the ground.
Actually, as I walked across the oval, Ben Antoni said he was going to have 20 in the second half on his birthday.
He'd want to really lift from the first half.
And as he just gets outmarked, but
ball back to the middle now. Umpire Prentice. A lot of us consider him to be the best umpire in the BLG. Right up until Schluter Medal night when Hudson Nowak sharks him for the golden whistle.
I thought you were about to say shower.
Ball in again. Mazzone couldn't collect it, he was on hands and knees. He's matched up against Somerton at the moment. That ball out, Mazzone gets on the end of it. He's brought down and holding the ball is the call. The umpire was in perfect position.
Oh, Jay Shannon and Mazzone still having a bit of scruffle. Oh, and a hug after.
That's not the first time they've come together today.
They've broken bread.
Kick deep into the forward line, but Shepherd was sandwiched between three Bulldogs on that occasion. They're double and triple teaming him at times.
Good tackle by
Rowan Nelson defending hard. So ball in inside Angaston's forward 50. Good tap from the Barossa ruckman. Somerton wrapped up. He got the ball away, but too late. Umpire had already decided.
Corcoran.
So it was Corcoran on that occasion.
Unlucky, he got the handball.
And that kick looked horrible off the boot. Almost found its target. And Steve Rusker just receives the handball from the Barossa player. Alex Roberts, the big ruckman. That's a really good kick from a big fella.
Good to see him back.
Angaston got players at ground level here. Archie hadn't. Handball's out. There's Steve Somerton. That ball was partially smothered. Barossa have got players back there working hard. Now they've got Mazzone. Now they're out on the outer side.
Daniel Kickle.
And Kickle held it up. And then goes along looking for Griffiths. Griffiths got his hands to it. Couldn't hold on to it. Jack Miles is back there scrapping away. And the umpire has found a free kick going the way of Angaston. Kicking in danger, I believe.
Jake Hood.
He comes out the near side to Ben Antoni, who only needs to get another 19 touches this half.
Not far away.
Good mark under pressure for Somerton.
Get your same game multis on.
Not that we encourage your gambling, Josh.
Gamble responsibly.
In other words, win.
Not that hard.
Nearly a mark taken there by Roberts. Stevie Rusker laying another wrestling-like tackle. If there's one player in the league who could compete in professional wrestling, it would be Rusker. He's got the strength through the body.
Yes, I have wrestled Lemons before.
And failed?
Yes.
Free kick there going the way of Shannon, who was being held. He moves the ball quickly to centre half forward, and he's got a player there in Kvadowski. He goes further afield to a leading player in the pocket. That was Durden on that occasion. Good mark. Alex Roberts coming to the bench for a rest now. He's had a really good day so far. Had a real impact.
Yes, we missed him. Number 50. Gonna have to wash his white shorts, it looks.
Durden coming in now. Kick underway, connected well.
Yeah.
Goal umpire looked very happy with that. Took a while to signal it, but a goal in the end.
Dead Durden again.
That's his third for the day.
Good
Really
little
starting
patch
to
here
cash in.
for Dead.
That pushes Angaston's lead out a little bit. Barossa
Oh, I think they're going all right. Come on. They keep running, just keep rolling the dice, I reckon.
ball in contest on the outer side.
Roll a Yahtzee.
Strong tackle laid. Probably the biggest difference during the game is having key forwards. Angaston have got a couple of them. Barossa have got Brady Griffiths, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Barossa Districts, unfortunately.
Tyler Harris has kicked quite a few goals for the Dogs so far this year, but really unsighted today.
Yeah. His time will come, potentially.
See Barossa now moving the ball. They go through, try to go through the corridor. That's a really good strong mark taken by McInerney. He goes back, decides to chip that ball off into the middle. Risky pass, but he's found Kvadowski.
Recruits combining. Again, another recruit.
And yes, to finding Shannon Jenner. So they're almost out to the other wing, out in the sunshine. He goes further afield. He's found Kvadowski again, who keeps on running.
Recruit to recruit to recruit.
And that's a good kick forward to Somerton.
Also a recruit.
And that chip forward finds Big Angus Adams, who handballs off back to Somerton. Would have loved to have seen Adams a bit closer to goal so he could have a shot there.
Correct. When he kicks a goal, the boys get around him. It's a good mark.
And Dogs ready to surge out of defence. Got good numbers, but Angaston have pushed up well. That ball punched over the boundary line, so we'll have a boundary throw in about half forward for Barossa Districts. But can be hard to get out of this pocket once it's there, Josh.
The recruit on the sidelines could lay a tackle soon, I think.
Good ruck work there. Neither ruckman really able to definitely control it, as Dylan Tuckwell laid a tackle. He was helped out there by Jay Shannon.
Play in front, Angaston.
Barossa player gets the handball out. Mazzone couldn't quite get on the end of it. Mazzone laid the tackle, taking down Tom Ryan.
Yes, I just spoke to his brother and he's been very impressed with young Tom's game, his younger brother. Mum and Dad were also happy.
That's good to hear.
Mick and Marg.
Jack's seal of approval is always a good thing.
Yes.
Neither ruckman really able to take control at the moment. They're fighting a stalemate draw in the ruck. Kvadowski on the bottom of the pack again.
10.5, Brandon.
Adams probably beaten on that occasion. A massive tackle there, holding the ball. Everywhere he turned there was a Panther. Archie Haddon now drives the ball in. And that is a beautifully weighted kick. Shepherd just led and demanded the ball.
That is correct, young Archie
It's
Haddon.
a beautiful thing to see when a forward can demand the ball, and he determines where the midfielders can kick it.
Correct. He's one of the best tacklers in the comp one day, I reckon.
Yes. Just needs to spend a bit more time with you and put on another kilo or three.
Taking the trophy off Jaden Antoni on his birthday.
Shepherd just offline on that occasion. As Barossa play on from the kick in. They gone long down the outer side. Couldn't control that, but they've got players streaming through. Look, good tackle, but he got the handball away. Here they come. Ben Antoni back there on his own. But beautiful mark taken from behind.
That's not a good birthday present for him.
And also cost him another possession. I hope you didn't load up on that multi.
It's a few grand.
As we hadn't seen Tyler Harris all day, and here he is. Chance to kick his first goal in the second half. We're just over 11 minutes into the third quarter.
Told you his time would come.
And you are very wise. Gee, it hurt me to say that.
Small forwards. Well, he's a big forward, actually. Interesting
Comes in
run-up.
confidently. And won't even make the distance. Through for a minor score.
Don't know the guy, but he didn't get momentum through the football. Jason Dunstall would not be happy.
Jason Dunstall's never happy.
I hope he doesn't listen to this. If he does, I say I love you.
Courageous as always, Josh.
Yeah, I'm scared. He's a bit bigger than me.
Angaston with the ball at halfback. Roberts just gets the handball, as a good ruckman should. It's a big long kick down forward. And
like
Shepherd just
Gavin.
bided his time. Now sells a bit of candy, goes on the right foot. He had another target. And they go further afield. Kane with a little short kick.
Hey.
And a diving mark from Durden.
Young Dylan Tuckwell.
Oh, Tuckwell, sorry.
He stole a premiership from me in cricket this year.
And it sounds like he deserved it.
Oh, a much better team on the day, not the rest of the season, though, I would say. If you're listening, Canberra.
So Tuckwell a chance to kick his first goal of the day. Not a renowned goal kicker. Goes back, punches through it well, and looked really good off the boot on that occasion.
Clapping.
Getting a little bit excited here, Josh. You've got to realise you're commentating and not just in the crowd.
No clapping. Who did he kick the game winner against earlier this season, young Dylan?
I'm not sure, I wasn't at the game.
On his left foot out the pack. I can't remember. It was someone good though.
Possibly Tanunda round one?
Yes, that's it.
Yes, Angaston had a close win that day. That's the only close one I can think
He
of.
sent all the B grade boys on the boundary, quite wild.
Ball back in the middle. Quick break here for Angaston.
Dylan again.
Here he goes. That's a long piercing kick. No one could take it cleanly. Barossa have got players at the fall. Here they come. Takes a bounce. Leaves Haddon in his wake.
Ooh.
Haddon just waited for him to mess up though. Picked his pocket.
Very good chase by young Arch.
Batterski now. He's got a player on in the pocket. Well defended though. Kane picks it up. Nearly got the handball away, but wrapped up just long enough for holding the ball.
No prior opportunity.
Probably that's the way that it should be adjudicated, I believe. But I'm an lead umpire from this position.
I shouldn't be commentating, I have bias.
You could be an umpire, Josh. Good tackle there, Lade. Barossa player was not going to let him get out of that one. Angaston surging with all the momentum at the moment.
Ethan, get on it!
Young Richard Miles yelling out a few things in front of me.
Team manager, always vocal, always has the right thing to say.
One of the greats.
A-grade premiership captain, and yeah, definitely someone that you would listen to.
Always listen to Rich.
So ball up out on the outer side now. Barossa now, they've got the free kick. Chance to clear. First time they've been forward for a while. Angaston had players behind the ball. Well taken on that occasion. McInerney now. He can look to set this up. Every player in front of him goes along down the outer side. Had targets there, no one could get. So we'll have a ball up on that half forward flank once again. Batterski now crumbs that, gets the hands out. Good little dance there. That kick into the forward line. Just not quite to the favour of his teammate on that occasion. Barossa player mishandled that.
Shannon.
Jay Shannon, that kick finds
unfortunate.
A player on the chest.
Good defence though.
He's got everyone screaming for the ball up the field. He bites it off out to the other side.
Good switch.
They come back in towards the corridor now. Just overshoot that player there. So Tuckwell cleans up.
Dylan, father of Tanunda.
There we go. Stevie Rusker with that right foot kick into the forward line. Beautiful defence once again from Barossa. They've made life really difficult for Angaston's forwards. That chaos kick coming in, goes to space, well picked up.
Jack Carpenter.
Jack Carpenter's been good when he's had to go today.
I have noticed him. He's been very good.
It's the only player without a mullet you have noticed.
Jake Hood.
Jake Hood taking the mark on that occasion, and he can have a shot on goal.
First season.
Distance should be just about on his limit.
Yes, at Cambrai, Sedan, Cambrai last year.
Yes.
He's come back to his home.
Wearing a new number this year. I'm not sure I really like him in 13.
He left and someone took his number.
Yes. That's a really good mark taken by Durden. Almost uncontested. I thought that was going to go through for a point or be touched through. But he stayed with the play, took the mark, and I think surprised himself as much as anyone. Goes through, puts that through with a check side on his non-preferred right foot.
Young. Who was that?
Jed Durden.
Dead.
For number 4. Putting together a really handy day.
Young Angus Adams just said he had gastro.
Well, I've described him like that a few times.
I didn't know whether that was dirt on his white shorts or...
Well, we're still not sure. It could be anything. Let's not go there. That takes Angaston to 12 goals, 7, 72 on the Birds Barossa scoreboard, leading Barossa 6 goal 5.
Young Bo Beister out of nowhere. Checking some stats.
And good tap there for Barossa. No one really getting on the end of it though.
Somerton.
Here they go. Somerton out of the middle. Into space. What a hit there from the Bulldog running out of defence. That's what we love to see. Kicks it into space. But he had an Angaston player in the middle of that. Miles just sort of stymied Barossa.
Well done on Jake Hood to slow up the play.
Angaston working well as a team today. No real standouts to speak of, but a good even spread of contributors. Good pick up there.
That's what you like.
That kick across to Malachi Colhagen, who was under pressure.
Well done, Jack Miles. Good handball.
Good handball over the top from the Barossa player. They're in trouble here. That kick out gets them out of it. And a free kick played on that occasion.
Steve Rusker. The Lemons.
Looks like he pointed the other way initially. I thought he was playing it against Angaston, but yeah, bit of a mistake there by umpire Polito. We'll tell him about that after the game.
Jack Miles.
Jack Miles now with the ball, the captain.
Son of Richard Miles.
And good mark by Stephen Somerton. Barossa player calling for the handball from Somerton on that occasion. He's not that stupid.
Very long Sandford career.
Glorious career at the Great Port Adelaide. Captained the Magpies famously.
Yep. Used to watch him as a kid when I was in high school. Out on the wing, having about 30.
Yes.
My beloved Port Magpies.
And mine. That's one of the few things we agree on, Josh.
Too scared to tell him I love him.
That's okay, I'll let him watch this back and learn it the hard way. The restraining order will be incoming.
I feel like there's one bloke in this team that won't be watching back again. It'd be him. He already knows he's good.
That's true. That's a really well-weighted kick. And a beautiful lead from Durden. Just held his time just long enough. Big Alex Roberts coming off for a rest for the Panthers now. First game back has put in a mountain of work. Doesn't look to be struggling at all.
Young Dead Durden.
Kicking it from a tough angle on this occasion. Goes back, and he's put it through beautifully for number 5. That's the bag.
Also a Port Magpie alumni.
Yes.
We've got a few of those going around at the moment.
And a bunch of players from Port Districts who are aligned with the Magpies as well. All good things coming out of the Port.
Correct. Wharfs. Ships.
Yes.
The Power. Maybe. Not on Thursday night.
That's all right, Josh. Stop. You're going to hurt yourself. Ball back to the middle now. Angus Adams beaten on that occasion. Barossa have got players on the end of it. That handball out in his face. He turned back. That's a really good spin and kick. Angaston have got defenders back there. Miles was almost put off his feet as he tried to get rid of it.
Unlucky.
Flying shot on goal, out of bounds on the full.
Bit more time than he thought, I'd say. Very hard in those situations.
First entry for the Dogs for a while.
Oh, young Lucas Watson has got a band over that egg now on his head.
As we're nearly 23 minutes into the third quarter.
Poor bloke looked like he'd been hit by a Bryson DeChambeau drive in the scone.
I was waiting for you to slip a golf reference in.
Yes, brother of Ryan.
Ball floating into the middle. Angaston have got players there at ground level.
Good kick. That's a good kick.
McInerney with the clearance.
Right in front of the B grade boys there. Bit of chirp, I'd say.
Ball coming back again. And a good strong mark from Tuckwell.
Well done, Dylan.
Get there from me, guys! Get front and center,
5 over to under.
He's going to go down the outside boundary. Goes long. Barossa players fly. They're happy to punch that over line. I think they just want to spend a bit more time on the warm side of the ground.
I'd like to be over there.
You'd be with the B grade boys. It'd be dangerous.
They're in the sun. Very jealous.
First time they've shown signs of intelligence.
I need a ball, boys.
Looks like the football's disappeared down the creek.
The football has had enough.
The Victoria Creek.
It said no more.
As another one comes back
Very
out.
nice kick by number 41 off the bench.
He's got a stat now.
He's not on our list, unfortunately, but I'm a big fan.
He was the young player who kicked the goal earlier that got a good response from his teammates.
Oh, yes.
Not listed, unfortunately. So we can't give him the
we
love he deserves.
We will call him Herbert Cummerdale.
Okay. Good mark. Just sort of losing their way at this point. Trying to go through the middle of the ground. Durden just read that like a cheap book. And he drives the ball long. And a really good strong mark taken by Shepherd. Just let his opponent keep going and use the momentum to push him under the ball.
Young Durden showing he could also be a centre-half back there.
His brother's the defender.
Young Luke.
Yes. The lockdown defender at lock. And Shepherd puts through another goal as the third quarter comes to a close. That's 3 for Shepherd on the day. As the score currently, Angaston 13 goals 7, 85, leading Barossa Districts 6 goal 5, 41 on the Birds Barossa scoreboard.
See you in a minute.
Yes.
$12-6 and 7 marks for us and 2 for them.
We took 5 goals, 1, they took 1 goal, 1. Can I sit on your lap and get one? I forgot to buy those hand warmers this week. I thought about it and I forgot.
I'll just put tape around it. I've got a bean. You sure?
Just a little bit cold.
You can have people. People can give.
Line up. Welcome back to Williamstown Oval for we're about to begin the fourth quarter in the match of the day. Angaston with a commanding lead currently. The visitors 14 goals 7 91, leading Barossa District 6 goals 5 41. On the Birds Barossa scoreboard.
Young Sam Tucker watching at home. He'd just like me to mention that he won the B grade batting award at Eden Valley Cricket Club, and something along the lines of the 128 run partnership with myself.
He would have scored 70% of those, is that correct?
That is incorrect.
80%, okay.
A bit lower.
78.
We'll go 61%. But he's a lovely man, and well done for watching.
Well done. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm proud of you, Dad.
Ball up in the middle. Roberts with the tap there. He receives the handball. It's never a good thing. And Angaston player was taken high. He's happy to bounce back now that he's got the free kick. That was Kvatiski once again. Gives it to Tom Ryan, flying through with the long sleeves. And Angaston player was all set to take the mark there. I think he received the free kick for a push in the back. No, it's gone against the Angaston player. I think it was Jay Shannon at the back who infringed. That ball into the middle, he bit that off really well to Hayden Trainer.
Oh, brother of Jared.
Yes, the J train. Mazzone gets that kick away.
Shout out to JT if you're listening.
Yeah, he'll be busy playing.
Yes,
he's probably 8 goals in at Freeling at the moment.
He's at
at Tanunda.
I think Barossa District's probably missing that big man.
Definitely, he would be the ideal forward target for the Bulldogs. Currently playing some beautiful football at Tanunda. As is Ryan Watson, another former Bulldog.
Owner of the Horse Secret Blaze.
Not so secret now that you've put it out there. Beautiful work in the middle there. Brendan Dew. No, sorry, Will O'Brien on that occasion.
2 A-grade premiership captains just walking past in cricket.
In cricket?
Jaden Antoni and Scott Ratchin.
Okay. One with a birthday and the other just sneaking along for what's a home game for him.
He can't really bowl off spin in winter.
I'm not going to comment on that. I'll upset someone.
Bowling off spin's already bad enough.
Coming down the outer side. Barossa have got players there to see it over the boundary line. They're happy with that. A little bit of sunshine for them. The last remaining specks. Beautiful take there for Barossa. Into the middle of the ground.
Good chase.
And that intercept there. Putting it out. That's a really good take there from Gant.
Been everywhere all day.
Carpenter, he's been brilliant today. Almost single-handedly kept his team in the game.
He's got a new fan in myself.
And it'd be hard carrying the weight of those expectations.
Would have loved to have him in my 2019 B grade team. But I think he might be
probably a little bit too young.
A bit too good for that.
See Barossa taking a shot now. And he's put that through right in front of the Barossa supporters. That was an excellent kick from Alex Arthur.
Just heard Luke McInerney say this is the first time he's been off the ground all year.
Maybe the rotations aren't quite working.
You don't know where the interchange is.
Not sure where the interchange gate is. I think he gets lost easily.
Back on he goes.
Ball back to the middle now. Barossa will close that gap just a little bit. Just 7 goal, 1 behind now.
Dylan Tuckwell back on the bench. Again.
Great insights there, Josh. Thank you. Good work from Roberts in the middle. So we see Tom Ryan holding that ball up, but a free kick going the way of Barossa.
Tom Ryan, one bloke you wouldn't want to play footy against. He's a scraggler.
Nathan Johnson with the ball.
Very big scraggler.
Plays on. Goes long into the forward line.
Good grab.
And he had a player on the end of that. Griffiths on this occasion. Hasn't had a lot of easy delivery today, but that was one of the best he's seen.
Andy Griffiths played for Tasmania. I'm assuming this is his son. Michael Teakle just pointing out it is not his son.
I really don't know how I wound up with you today, Josh.
Because you asked me 20 times, but good goal.
As a really good goal there from Griffiths.
Barossa getting around each other here.
That's actually Griffiths' second of the day. 4.5 minutes into the final quarter on the Barossa time clock.
Injured player coming off, I think, here with a shoulder. Looking a bit sore, number 1.
Tyler Harris. He's replaced by Declan Kennedy.
John Kennedy's son. Barossa getting a bit of the football now.
Good soccer out of the middle from Ruska. Puts it into space for Tuckwell. Tuckwell's ridden into the ground on that occasion. He's got 2 guys tackling him.
Dylan loves that sort of stuff.
Yes, David. Yes, David.
Sometimes I think he falls to the ground to get tackled. Now he's tackling.
Yes. Definitely doesn't mind body contact. Not the biggest player, but definitely a nugget.
Reminds me of a young Lenny Hayes.
Steve Ruska now, that kick high up and into the forward line. And Shepherd
Gavin
was under that. Was either going to be a mark or a free kick. I think it was a free kick in the end. He's lining up for his 4th.
Angus Adams coming back onto the field. My goat.
Bah.
Don't think goats make that sound, Michael, but
how would you know?
I think you're thinking of a
Shepherd
sheep.
kicks truly.
Behind them! Back! Get on one!
Other side! Push him across!
Hey, how they got...
Playing on from fullback.
Actually, when I went into the change rooms at 3/4 time, I was going for a wee myself. Number 17, Jay Shannon, was also having a wee.
Too much information, Joshua.
It was good to see him.
Beautiful pick up there. Corcoran going long. Just 3 for a minor score. Barossa just playing defence now. Short kick.
Oh, you got to hold on to him.
Umpire had blown the whistle before he actually spilled the mark. That was an ugly kick. So it rolls over the boundary line. Shepherd will send the ball back into Angaston's forward 50. Since that long, huge pack forms. Bounces to the back, no one can get on it, so it's rushed through for
Only
a minor
one
score.
that would mark that would be Leo Barry. For my 2005.
Courageous kick, finds Carpenter again. He's got a player storming through the middle. That's a good forward entry. Finds Kennedy. He kicks it around the corner. It's bouncing. Just misses. Better intent from the Dogs on that occasion, just taking the game on. As we're 8.5 minutes into the 4th quarter on the Barossa
Tom
time
Ryan, one of the best left foot kicks I've ever seen. And he'll tell you that too.
Yeah, that's how we know. Most left footers are happy to brag about their skills.
Yes. I was in the crowd with him one time and he said, pick anyone here, I'll hit him.
In the crowd?
At a music festival. He'll find him. He said, in between the nipples, lace out.
A little bit of a push there, and Angus Adams earned the free kick. Not sure what to do. Wanted to handball it, but no one was ready. So he's forced to kick down the line.
Lock him out.
And a huge fly there from Gant at the Carpenter, at the back.
The Malay, ball in hand.
Umpire Prentice bowls it up. Good tap down from Adams. front of the pack. Tuckwell with the handball over. Gets it across to Shepherd. And Jack Carpenter going back with the flight on that occasion.
Oh no, I've already said it. He's
Really
been
courageous.
very good.
Has been very, very good.
If he doesn't get best on for Barossa, I think they haven't watched the game.
Jay Shannon with good spoil there. Puts it over the boundary line. There will be a boundary throw in the forward pocket for Angaston. Roberts got his hand to it. Ball came back. There's Archie Haddon. He's crushed him to the ground.
In his Braden Maynard haircut.
Griffiths laying the tackle on that occasion. Playing as a big midfielder at the moment. Another big tackle being laid. Been a very physical game.
Where Dylan loves it, getting thrown to the ground. He's a little animal.
Third man up, Jack Ryan. Kvadowski with a handball out. Just missed his target. Shepherd with 2 strut fend-offs. Got the handball back, now out. Finds Kvadowski probably just within range. But the double fend-off there from Shepherd, did you enjoy that?
While we got time, take me through the pronunciation.
Kvadowski. Be a Polish regional name.
He's a very good footballer though.
Yes,
That's
he is.
Sure.
Been a great pickup for the Panthers. Won a medal and can runner up the last 2 seasons at Hummocks Watchman in the Adelaide Plains as he kicks truly and nails that goal.
Bit of form coming in.
Yes. The cousin of Dylan Jenner, who also came to the club this season for the Panthers. Interestingly, also the cousin of Kyle Jenner from Europe. Last year's playing coach at Newry. Still playing at Newry.
Young Alfie.
Yes.
I went through uni with Alfie. He's a good man.
So also the cousin of him. There's connections for you. Ball back in the middle now. Umpire Polito puts it up. Griffiths with the tap. That kick smothered. Griffiths roving his own work. Starting to really pick up around the stoppage at the moment, the Dogs. And that mark missed.
Very good work by my best friend's brother.
Tom Ryan taking it over the boundary line. Could be another restraining order coming your way. That'll make what, an even 15? That ball touched off the boot. Ben Antoni was there just in case. Bo Beister frustrated with some of the decisions.
Assistant coach
on the ground.
Very grumpy.
Very whingy like he was as a player. Good left foot kick there. Scything almost.
Frothing at the mouth, I saw. Like a rabid dog.
Ball over the boundary line.
Oh, kids are on the ground.
That's where the mud is.
Steve Summerton about to come back on.
He's had a good long rest in the third quarter. Angaston just making sure that he's good to go for the rest of the season. Good contact on that.
Good
and
kick.
Just offline.
Oh.
Would have been a magnificent goal.
Line. It looked pretty straight through, but
we're not quite on the right angle, Josh.
Young Tyler Harris.
Goal umpires have got a better view than we have.
That is correct. Need VAR.
No. VAR is such flawed technology in soccer. We don't want that.
That was offside for mine, but
ball in dispute at the 50-metre line.
No, absolutely not.
Barossa look like they've actually just upped the intensity in the last few minutes. We're a little bit late to start that. We're now almost 15 minutes into the fourth quarter. Somerton desperately wanting to get back on the ground, but the play's right on the other side. The ball coming out, quick kick.
Good mark. Oh,
Not paid. Just, I don't think even an English cricketer would have claimed that.
Oh, not sure. Johnny Bairstow is still out his crease. He's on his way to the canteen.
Here we go. Angaston out wide. Good tackle there. That's definitely holding the ball. He was caught blindsided. Didn't know he had a man right on his hammer. And looks like 25 metres. Steve Rusker it was between the man and the mark and the man with the ball. Refused to move. The Dogs now with a short chip kick.
They've gone too early.
And looks like the umpire's called it back.
It's not like the AFL. We have to get out of the way. The umpires aren't quick enough to keep up.
The ball finds space. Mazone with a good pick up.
Malay.
Handball's off. That kick back in. That's a beautiful spot up. Finds Josh Newman once again. Newman goes towards centre half forward. Kicked it over his teammate's head, but it's well picked up. Archie Haddon with a great tackle. They got the ball away still. Carpenter on that occasion drives it back forward. That's a beautiful rove. Just offline with the kick though.
It's good to see young Newman away from Jerry Seinfeld. Tom Ryan marks the ball, and his left foot is one of the best I've ever seen.
You've got a foot fetish, do you?
Well, I just hope he hits that target. He did not, but that was only because Barossa got in the way. Boundary umpire about to throw it in.
Ball in here directly in front of the club.
Young fella's never been more excited. What a throw.
The quality of young boundary umpires in the BLG is first class.
Correct.
They've got about 80 junior umpires on the panel at the moment, and Ryan Prentice, who's adjudicating today, is the junior umpires coach. Does a great job.
It's a rare thing to see in football. They get called in.
Fresh air shot there. It was Malachi Colhagen on that occasion. No, sorry, Shannon Jenner.
Daniel Kickle went to Cristiano Ronaldo. Darcy Byrne-Jones-esque, I would say.
I don't think we'll see anything like that for a long time.
The hyphen. Angus Adams talking to the commentary. He needs to be quiet.
Should focus on the game, really.
Yes, correct.
Not in the right headspace for a footballer, I believe. That's very poor discipline.
Biggest heart in the BLG, though.
It's just lucky his coach sitting here. A deep ball. Two players holding each other, but Jack Ryan earns the free kick. He had the front spot. Mazone was forced to grab him.
Sorry, Michael, that's Tom. Jack Ryan's his brother.
Sorry, Jack Miles. My mistake.
Jack Ryan. Sorry.
It's just too prolific, both of them. I'm sure Jack would love to be as smooth as Jack Ryan. Beautiful spot up there. Finds Malachi Colhagen in the pocket. He launches long. And that is a beautiful goal from a young footballer. Just absolute confidence brimming.
Future, this young fella.
Definitely.
And
really
here comes
smooth.
Tom Ryan to the
bench.
bench.
A natural goal kicker.
Jack Ryan's brother.
Starting to move a bit like Jack at the moment.
Yeah, getting a bit grey for mine. Someone not doing well on the bench. He's a bit sore. Who is it?
Barossa player, that's Tyler Harris, who came off earlier looking a bit suspect, and I think he's still struggling a little bit.
Football's a tough game.
It is.
I am retired for a reason.
Well, there's several reasons, but we won't go into those.
Bit tougher in the A grade. My 8 A grade game career at Angaston. Gotten the best ones.
But you were an elite B grader.
Found my calling. Wouldn't say
Good ball
elite.
in. Well crumbed. Good hands out there. Kicking it forward. Strong body work at the back of the contest by Jake Tobin.
Well, they always said, Michael, you can't spell elite without what? Lit.
Good ball movement here from the Dogs. That little chip kick, not so good. Jake Hood chops it off. He's over the top. Finds Colhagen. He's thought about playing on. Goes long to the hot spot. Beautiful mark at the back. That is all strength and
Young Dead Durden.
craft. That is forward craft at
Jay
its best.
Shannon to the bench, looking a
Just using your body to hold the space, and this
Got
will be a simple goal for Durden.
not as limber as he has in the past. Bit sore. Too much wrestling again.
Or not enough.
Get Tom Ryan on.
On the Just for Men.
You're not on commentary, young.
Yes. Hello, Tom.
Jed Durden straight through the middle. That's a 6-pack for the lad.
What do you reckon his 6-pack of choosing would be, Michael?
I believe it'll be Cooper's.
Cooper's? I reckon he's a hard solo man myself.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a soft solo man myself, but
Yes, we can see that clearly at the moment.
sugar intake's a big thing for me, though.
Yes.
Can't have too much.
Keep up with your son
I need a lot.
and to keep away from your wife.
I've gone from 1 sugar in my coffee to 14.
Ball back in the middle now. Good tap from Webb. He's kept trying all day. Well roved. This is better for Barossa. That kick really put his team out under pressure, but he was up to it.
Young Ethan Grant.
Ethan Gant on that occasion,
Gant.
a member of the association squad. That ball coming back out. Gant with a really ugly push there on that occasion. McInerney stood there almost awkwardly, got pushed to the ground. He comes straight down the line.
Angus Adams for a
Looks
big
for big Angus Adams.
Oh, stiff.
Didn't quite, hands were a bit stiff on that occasion as Rusker with that forward kick.
I don't think he touched it, Michael. He does
Now
that.
Mazzone the Moulet through the middle.
Well done, Moulet.
Good work there for the Dogs. There's Newman again. Sorry, Gant.
I know.
And well cut off by Jack Miles.
Getting a bit nervous in my same game from Ben Antoni.
Yes, I think you've done your dough. Barossa, a courageous kick into the middle. They've got that now. The game's lost a lot of its bite.
Oh, Brian.
Will O'Brien with that beautiful spot up kick. Finds Nathan Johnson.
Jono. My man.
He'll go back and have a
He's-
shot at goal.
He showed a lot of heart today, this fella.
23 and a half minutes gone in the fourth. So we're almost into time on.
Oh no, I think this may be 2 first names Alex Arthur. He's shown a lot of heart today.
He has. Distance, not an issue.
Tell him to come after the stoppage.
Well done, Arthur.
Also Alex.
Arthur Shelby.
Should be getting close. 24 and a half.
It's win exactly what the doctor ordered for the Panthers. A little bit of percentage boosting, but just a win over a team that they were fighting with in the race for that fourth
Always a
spot.
hard contest down at Williamstown.
Good way to escape a game. Danger game at Barossa District. and picking up a slew of wins through the grades. Mazzone at the bottom of this contest.
I was running through the middle of the pitch today, and it is very, very slippery.
Very slippery.
Near the cricket pitch. In sneakers.
A good runner would have been wearing footy boots.
Yeah. I haven't been home since Tuesday, unfortunately, for work. So I couldn't get my footy boots.
Jack Miles with a strong tackle there.
Oh,
And
father of Richard.
rewarded with holding the ball. That's excellent captain's effort. He goes further afield. Finds a player on the outer side.
Probably my favourite captain of Angaston in all time, Jack Miles. Here he is, the birthday boy.
Ben Antoni. He's only got, what, 18 more he needs?
He was born second to Jaden.
He's always been second to Jaden. We know that. Good handball to the running player. They're going through the middle, looking for Reinke. Hit him on the chest. He gets that handball off. That handball over the top to Archie Haddon. He's got Stevie Rusker running. Rusker puts it out in front of Durden,
Young dead Durden has
who
been very
is
good.
looking to add to his six-pack. Just wants a shot to go with it.
He already had the free kick, but he marked it anyway.
He's had a great game. Really shown a display of forward craft in the way he's gotten his ball today.
Mm-hmm.
Could have had 10 if you would have kicked it to him instead of kicking it down.
Magpie alumni.
Yes. Genuinely nice guy as well.
One of the best.
Goes back, makes the goal umpire do a fair bit of work
He
for
doesn't look
a
happy.
minor score.
He looks grumpy.
Every forward looks grumpy when they miss.
Just kick straighter.
Massive kick out from fullback there.
Good grab.
Good
Who
65-metre
is
kick.
19. Hudson.
Hudson Roberts, son of a gun.
Is he?
Yes.
Who's his father?
Corey Roberts,
Yeah.
the great Corey. Also a very handy Sandy Creek cricketer.
Yeah. Angaston have really missed Corbin Schubert today.
Not sure that's exactly on the money. But yeah, it's been a really good team performance from the Panthers so far. Give me your top 4 for each team.
Oh. I think that mullet guy's been pretty good for
On the
Barossa.
zone.
Yeah. And my boy Carpenter.
Yes, Jack Carpenter's definitely had a really good day.
Yeah, and then there'd be others, but I don't actually really
I
know
would
who
give
they are,
Ethan Gann to
unfortunately.
mention. He's been
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
And Lockie Webb has battled hard in the ruck all day against the tag team.
Obviously for Angaston, Dead Durden, kick, what, 6. Very good. Who else? I would say Tom Ryan's been very
Tom
good
Ryan's
as well.
been very good. Your man Dylan Tuckwell's been good at times. And
No, he's been good.
would have to say Alex Roberts on his return has been excellent today.
Correct.
I'll give him the nod as the best ruckman on the ground today.
Yeah. I know Dylan Tuckwell will watch his back, so I'm not going to give him any
I'm
time.
giving him some love because I've been impressed with his game today. Starting to find the consistency and seeing footy
Corcoran
that we've
been
been
good.
waiting for.
And all the recruits, Gavin good.
No, definitely a strong performance from the Panthers today. As we see them drive forward.
That bloke who just kicked it has been very, very good today, actually.
Really good tackle on that occasion.
Luke McInerney.
It's a great tackle from Stevie Rusker. Rusker's second quarter really broke the game open, I felt. As the siren goes to end the game, Angaston running out winners, 17 goal 11, 113 to Barossa District, 10 goal 8, 68 on the Birds of Barossa scoreboard. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for Josh Young's network of fans for tuning in on the Josh Young network.
No worries.
And we'll be back next week with the match of the round. Thank you.
Bye-bye.